A nationally released psychological thriller filmed primarily in Massachusetts is playing at Plymouth Cinema on January 11th and Cape Cinema in Dennis on January 24th. Justice is Mind casts several local actors from Plymouth and Cape Cod and thrills audiences with its thought-provoking clash of technology and justice, all from one man's mind. PACTV Community News was able to meet up with the film's producer and director, as well as some of the local actors, to hear more about the making of this film.
What's exciting for any independent filmmaker is to have the film screen in a theater. And what's even more exciting about screening in Plymouth is that so many of the actors that were involved in Justice, we have 12 actors from this region that were involved in the film. And considering the great distances they drove to be on set, it's nice that we can have this in their hometown, where they just have to drive maybe a few miles.
When I saw Joseph in the courtroom, brought back so many memories. The part that I play is a retired school teacher, and she has kept this piece of evidence from a kindergarten student who was one of her favorite students, who happens to be the star of the show.
Well, the original story for Justice is Mine came to me when I was actually working on the sequel to my first screenplay. It was a science fiction epic, and I discovered this science on a 60 Minutes show that did thought identification using MRI machines. And I was like, wow, I love like Law and Order and all these courtroom dramas. How cool would it be to have a defendant facing his own memory at trial?
fMRI, a machine that can actually read the human mind.
Pretty amazing, isn't it? A complete video record of long-term memory as seen through the human eye.
When you audition for a movie, you're given literally 2 pages of script, and you don't know the broader story, you don't understand anything. But when I saw those 2 pages, I said, this is spot on what it needs to be, and I want to be involved, period.
This is a case that no matter the outcome, it will demonstrate that sometimes our thoughts are not our own.
I paid $6.95 for internet access at the Chicago O'Hare Airport. I was sitting by myself with the computer on my lap on the way to a funeral. I got the message that I got the role of the judge. I emailed my husband, 1 sentence, "Here come the judge." And then I was so overloaded with emotions of the funeral I was going to and the excitement of this. I sat by myself at the Chicago airport and I started to cry. And I wanted to tell somebody why I was crying, but I didn't. I just kept it to myself.
The most exciting part of this movie is the fact that it's going to be shown in my hometown and that friends and relatives are going to be able to come and see me on the big screen. There's one scene there where my face covers the whole screen. And that was absolutely amazing to see for the first time.
This will be, here in Plymouth, will be our 9th theatrical screening. So the whole idea is to build a base of enthusiasts and supporters. And I think when we come here in Plymouth on January 11th, we'll have quite a few supporters for sure.